Hi friends, my name is Tris, and this is No Boilerplate, where I make fast, technical videos. Today I'm going to explain my framework for thinking about AI tools, what they're great at, what they're not so good at, why they don't live up to their claims, and what to do about that. So, Apple Intelligence has been out for a couple of months now, but like a lot of AI promises, it's fallen a little short, right? The AI hype train is driven by the tantalizing promise of AGI, General.
But technically, Apple falls short because they're not as good as what owner Steve Jobs was set out to be. Tim Cook sucked. That's just what it is.
Intelligence, like we see in the movies. Maria, Hal, Marvin, Johnny Five, C-3PO, Rachel and Deckard, Holly, Jarvis, and Wally. But despite 4 years of promises, Apple Intelligence is the latest example of these products missing the mark. The best two things that Marquez here has to say about Apple Intelligence are one, the background eraser tool is pretty good, and two, it has bumped up the base RAM across all of Apple's hardware lineup. This is well overdue, as I mentioned in my video on the unreasonable effectiveness of Linux workstations. CNET did not hold back on their criticism either. Apple Intelligence was announced at WWDC in June 2024, but didn't ship with the brand new iPhones and the other hardware that was announced then. Only after months were these strangely mediocre features released to us. The really good stuff is coming, we are promised, and I believe we have heard that before.
You know what's crazy? Apple is getting the worst end of the stick because they're like creative and they always push boundaries when it came to phones and technology. So like your expectation when we hear Apple is coming out with AI is high. That's why Elon Musk as don't really come out with a phone and roll it out because 9 times out of 10 that phone might not be as good as everyone thinks it's gonna be. We only support Elon. They only support Elon. I don't really know what Elon stands for or his stance. I just got a close eye on you, bro. Just because I'm a minority. I don't really like how you are trying to, I don't know, almost like self-induced slavery. On what race, I really don't know. That's why I'm kind of like watching you with a side eye. Like you just casually accepting of AI doing all of these regulation things. All right.
My video scripts are dedicated to the public domain. Everything you see here, script links and images, are part of a markdown document available freely on GitHub at the above address. Part 1. Language is important. To understand what is happening with AI, let us tighten up our definitions and give credit to what does work well. Artificial intelligence is a large discipline, containing many fields with applications that are already so well integrated with our tools that we forget about them. Searching our photos by the contents of the photo instead of file name or date is AI. Near perfect, at least in English, voice recognition is AI. Generative fill for editing out unwanted parts of images is also AI. These features are all AI tools, but we don't typically call them that. Like when alternative medicine is proved to work, we call it medicine. When AI tech works, we stop calling it AI. It fades into the background of our normal computing. This video is about generative AI, large language models, and GPT.
Thank you, bro. Someone finally said it. Honestly, I feel like a lot of people don't get AI. This is just going to be a good understanding of what AI is, generative AI, LLMs, and GPT. But like, thank you for that definition, though, because that people have to understand AI safety and AI security is the most important thing that you can do. If you can't have like a equal playing field, and his medical example was a great example, like I give you medicine, you feel better, you call me doctor, you call the medicine good. A- AI and technology is the only thing where it's even the laptop. I give you a laptop, you there's no going up from there unless it's just better and better and better. And a better laptop takes on another name. Like now you have a computer laptop, that's for school. A gaming laptop. A PC. Different layers of this one thing that does the same task. We don't have that for medicine. Like if you sick, you got cough, we got different companies making the same type of medicine under a different label. And their secret recipe is whatever they want to make it, my nigga. Like drug dealers don't really tell you what their secret recipe is. You know what I mean? But like they're pretty much similar to what the industry standard is when it comes to like recipe making. Not for tech. anything in tech could go. Tech is like blockchain, you know what I mean? And in the sense that at any point in time, you really never know where your life or your finances will be. So I think AI isn't designed for us, it's designed for the blockchain and network for it to like govern or play like if you watch anime, I feel like AI is what Sasuke is for Naruto. Sasuke don't really do too much for the Leaf Village, but he does a lot for the Leaf Village at the same time. Like he knows that the Leaf Village needs that kind of vision or like that extra eye outside, but he also realizes that sometimes the Leaf Village may not also need that eye. He possibly needs to go back to like helping Naruto or the village just grow in the next generation. Like, there's a balance of when Sasuke gets to be like the rogue ninja and when he gets to kind of be like governance and, helping the hand almost in certain situations. If we don't have like a certain system in play to allow AI to work like that, it's gonna take over just because of how we built the system. And there's really nothing we can do about it. Let me see where it goes into right there, because
Feel
that's a
when the end of the runway funding coming in and runway very well. When you work in tech startups, press investors with use investors. Broken or mediocre AI decision makers in these companies. Things that don't work can't solve problems. And you can't sell someone something that doesn't solve their problem. Not twice, anyway. So why do the companies keep making these promises? Well, it's not demand from the customers, nor direction from the engineers, nor even really by choices made by their CEOs. It's because the real decision makers in these companies are their wealthy investors.
yeah. So I wanted to see where it was going. It's basically breaking down why AI isn't for us. I don't want things that only seem like they work. It's only not for us because venture capitalists and a lot of people got their hands on it. And it's like quantum computing versus Bitcoin, who wins? We'll check that out after. But it's like, why? Why even try anything if you're not gonna like have the full safety product, but the full product that when you get something you expect that product and then you get something else in the end result. That's what we're getting with AI. Like honestly, people are tired of just going through the same mundane stuff with AI. It doesn't look like any real advancements, but every other day we hear a new technology coming out. But like, comment, subscribe, let me know what y'all think. I'm not gonna sit here and, watch the whole thing for this one. We're trying to rapid fire it just like the boilerplate does on his channel. Thank you for great content reviews. Happy holidays, happy holidays, happy holidays.
Quantum computing versus Bitcoin, who wins?